ERP for agriculture cooperatives. Welcome to guidance video on use of ERP, configuration, user management. After logging in, user will see different services and tax name, main menu, user ID, and then configuration icon. By clicking on configuration icon, user can see different options available here, and one of which is user management. User management is used for configuring different users, user roles, cash counters, etc. We'll go and discuss one by one. First and foremost is adding the employees who are in the packs. All the employees with their employee IDs or employee codes are to be created in this option. If no employee exists, first when user comes to this screen, by clicking on plus, that is add screen, data can be added. So the details that are to be filled in, like employee code, employee name, and other details as can be seen on the screen. And after entering all the details, click on a save button. Successful. So added records will be displayed here. So once adding all the employees in the packs is completed, next step is go back to the user management and user registration. So in the user registration screen, for each employee ID that is created are to be assigned with roles, respective roles, and where this particular employee will be working. That is in it. If the PAX is having more than one branch, so then which branch this particular employee will be working need to be mentioned. And the user role is also to be selected from the displayed list. By this, for this user name and password are to be created. This particular user, when he logs in, will be using this created username and password, and the system will prompt that user to change his default password. Here, in case the user, while using the system, forgets his password, these two questions can be used for retrieving the password or resetting the password. After providing the question and answer, user has to save it. After user registration, next step will be voucher approval mapping, wherein for each role type like administrator, clerk, accountant, CEO, and type of transaction, what is the minimum amount and maximum amount that particular role user can do the transactions in the society. So if required, that information which is already created needed any modification, same can be done. For example, from 10 lakhs, the amount can be decreased or increased as per the requirement of the society. After this voucher mapping, task role mapping option is available. Assign different roles of different modules, different types. This option is used, that is task role mapping is used for the purpose of mapping different modules to different roles. The roles are, as you already know, CEO, administrator, accountant, clerk, etc. So here, after entering the required fields, data, click on update. Next, in the user management, having create main cash. If the branch is having single cash counter, only this option can be used. If more than one cash counter exists, that is, if there are branches also, then there will be main cash counter and cash counters. So those cash counters are to be created using this option. This is main cash counter. This is very simple option, and the data to be filled in is also very less. After creating main cash counter, cash counters can be created. These cash counters may be catering to, say, deposits or loans in branch 1, branch 2 or head office, like that. As per the requirements of the packs, these cash counters can be created. Existing cash counters also will be displayed in the same screen. Next, in the user management, we are having assign cash counter. Under this assign cash counter, in each branch of the packs, the cash counter can be assigned to a particular user in the packs with amount also. And once created, on pressing the save button, data will be saved and saved record will be displayed here itself. Next step is to cash counter. In case by mistake any cash counter is created with wrong data, or in future for any reason, administrative reason, a particular cash counter is to be closed, that can be closed using this option. Next task available under user management is create a branch. If the PAX is having or set up a new branch in the nearby village, it can be created using this option. Data to be filled in and the save button used to be clicked. Or if by mistake this option is chosen, you can go back by clicking on cancel. As you have seen under configuration, user management, these are the options available for different purposes. That is, user employee details, user registration, map voucher approval, task role mapping, create main cash counter, create cash counter, assign cash counter, close cash counter, and create a branch. In our next video, we will be discussing about loans, deposits,